Welcome to the channel, everybody. Level them Deckcast Maisto. Don't get too much Maisto on the channel, especially newer stuff. We're going to take a look at this. This is their new mini work machines. Their farm set, just says farm set. These are like really difficult to find for some reason. I can't find any retail stores that have these. I did buy this off of Amazon, so I thought about maybe doing this as a found on Amazon, but I want to do it as just a normal Maisto. Now, these tractors are new castings. There's a bunch of new castings as far as like the accessories and stuff. Now, I will tell you one thing I don't like about these particular gift sets that Maisto does. Most of it's accessories, so you don't really get too many models. It really affects the value, I feel like. This did come in at 22 bucks. It was $22 for the set. You get 2 vehicles, 2 tractors, 1 trailer, and then a bazillion accessories. Not really my deal. There is a QR code. Should you want to scan the QR code, it may take you to Maisto's website. Who knows? It does say that there is a playmat included in this box. There is some details on the back. There's way more farm stuff than just this one, but this is the only one that I could actually get my hands on. So let's just go ahead and get this opened up. It is not taped or anything. Just get the packaging ripped apart. No big deal. All right, this is the mat that it comes with. You see that it was absolutely destroyed when they put it in the package. It does fold open to be a little bit bigger. It is just paper though. It is it's decent quality paper, but it's just paper. Really nothing fancy. Nothing that I would ever keep or anything like that. But it has a little bit of a crop type of setup with one small dirt road, little wannabe barn area, and then this would be like maybe like a pig pen, chicken coop, something to that effect, and then a little bit of a pond, and then another little building up here. It's fine. I mean, it's not a big deal to include this. I really wish they would include something better, but it's pretty crappy. It's just paper. So could care less about this item, but it is in there. So this is in a plastic tray. This does have some tape on the cardboard. So we'll get the cardboard cut real quick. So cardboard is just the backing piece. It does tell you how the tree goes together right there. So you can probably put it together however you want, but that's just the way it's supposed to go together. So let's start looking at what we got going on in here. So we actually have to look at this backwards, so to speak. So it does come with this would be your livestock truck. It is just a generic, nothing fancy with this. This cab's been around for a little bit from Maisto, but this livestock's rear section looks to be new. It also has a gate that folds down, which is pretty nice. It goes all the way to the ground, so you can actually get your livestock up in there. And then it does snap closed and stays closed. It looks pretty good. And then they didn't use a horrible like bling style wheel for it. There is the deck on the side. It just says livestock supply, nothing fancy. The other one in here is their generic Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van, which I really do like this casting, and I like all the versions that they do of it. This is the box truck version, so this is the chassis cab of it, and then there is the box on the back. It does not open up or anything, but it does have some doors, detail in there. That is printed. That's not a sticker, so it's print. And then a little bit of cowl on the top to match up with the box. Looks pretty good. Again, I really do like this particular casting. I do like their little generic Sprinter van. It comes with a giant bucket. It does have a movable handle, which is actually not too shabby. And then it comes with another bucket. This is more of like a feed bucket or a trough bucket. It does have a little hook on the side, so you can hook that on maybe a fence or something to that effect, but it still has that handle, which is interesting. It comes with a wheelbarrow with an actual rolling wheel, which is pretty nice, and the wheelbarrow part is actually a separate piece of plastic, so that's actually not too shabby. I mean, it's huge though. I mean, you look at the size of the wheelbarrow compared to the vehicle, it's just absolutely ridiculous, but it's there. This looks to be maybe some cucumber, so some giant cucumbers. What else we got floating around in here? Some carrots, which have a little bit of print on them, which isn't bad. It looks decent. You get 2 things of carrots, so 2 bundles or bushels of carrots. There are 2 stacks of bags. These are assembled. So you see it's actually just 2 pieces of plastic to make the quote-unquote 4 bags. It does say Maisto Farms on there. Fresh Farm. It has a chicken on there. Must be chicken feed or something. And then this one is in purple. That has cow on it. So I wouldn't say that's cow feed. You can just give them hay. But it's there. There are a couple of like bins, kind of like baskets or whatever, and the detail on the basket looks pretty good. The plastic is actually pretty good detail. I mean, you see it's got some nice bend and stuff to it. That looks like maybe a horseradish right there. And then this is like green peppers and red peppers. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's not like very cool. It's just kind of cool. This one gets the exact same set, so you get 2 sets of those, so pretty much 2 of most everything so far. There's a couple of bins, like produce bins. So there's some presumably tomatoes in that one, and that does come out. There is the, sorry about that, there is the wooden bin. These do stack, so you can stack these on top of each other. Oh, there you go, it's just upside down. So those are tomatoes, a little bit of detail in there. And then a bundle of bananas there as well. This one will probably be exactly the same. So yep, you get 2 and 2 to make yourself a little farm. We'll set that down there as well. We'll take out a trailer. Set this here. We're going to take out the 1 tractor, 2 tractors, and then this is the tree, which looks like a tree. It looks pretty decent. It's like a pretty decent tree. And then the leaves and stuff, these are super soft. These are like kind of rubbery plastic. And then there's just a little notch on the bottom. You would just take that little notch and you just put them on there, and there you go. There is your leaves for the tree. And you can put them however you want. I know it gives you instructions on which ones are supposed to go on certain spots, but I don't think it particularly matters. But the tree looks pretty decent. I can tell you that it is not balanced, so it's not going to stay from falling over. And the base is not flat, so that base on there is not flat. So you'd have to really work that. It is pretty soft plastic though, so you have to give it a little bit of work. It's definitely going to fall over, as you can see. It's just, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, Maisto is not high quality stuff. It's just not. There's the rest of your leaves. Just throw those there. Get the plastic out of here since we're done with the plastic. And then, yes, just to make sure we, equal out 2 of everything, there is another 2 of the cucumbers. All right, so these are licensed tractors. These are Massey Ferguson. These are not rubber tires. I really was hoping these would be rubber tires, but they are plastic. So Massey Ferguson. This one happens to be with a attachment on the front, which actually has a moving feature to it, and it tilts. So very good play value for the tractor, at least so far. That looks pretty good. There's a little attachment piece here. Doesn't look like anything will attach to that, but just the details look pretty good. The tractor looks very good. The red you see here is all metal. Everything else is plastic. It's mostly plastic, but I think this looks pretty good. Details on the back. There is a trailer hitch on there, so nothing too super fancy. This is one of their trailers. So these are kind of a knockoff of Siku wheels. Siku uses wheels, or I'm sorry, Majorette uses wheels that look just like that for their farm stuff. This is, I'm presuming, a hay trailer or something to that effect. It does come with 3 rolls of hay or feed or grass or whatever these are, but they stay on there and they don't fall off, front to back, but they could fall off side to side. But it doesn't look too bad. As far as the hooking up of the trailer just hooks right on there. Just right in the tow hitch right there. And then, of course, it is nice and level. So both of those axles are nice and level with the tractor. Looks pretty good. The turning radius is pretty small with the trailer on there, but it's okay. It's okay. So this is the other tractor. I do believe that these 2 tractors are the exact same tractor. One just has the attachment on the front and the other one does not. That is, in fact, the case. That is a little bit of a cheap cop-out, in my opinion. But it does show that the this little attachment on the top can be added on at a different point in time. There's probably a little bit of a change to this part of the casting. Sorry about that. But yeah, they are the exact same tractor, so a little bit of a bummer. But I guess it works for maybe some consistency purposes. I mean, if you have a if you have a particular tractor you like on your farm, you're probably going to get the same tractor again and again. So we're going to throw that up there. So not a whole lot going on here. $22. The only thing that I personally interested in is of course the vehicles. So you figure spent $22 for basically a 5-pack. That's basically what you got. It is what it is. It's meh. It's meh. I do like the tractors. I like that they're licensed. I really thought that the tires would be rubber, but they're not, unfortunately. They're mostly plastic as well. Not really too surprising for Maisto, but I thought that maybe there might be a little bit of effort, little bit of investment put into these, but unfortunately that's kind of what we have. Now, they make more than just Massey Ferguson. There's a bunch of other farm stuff. This is only the stuff I can get my hands on, so I'm hopefully going to get my hands on more of this stuff as time goes on, especially through the holidays now where, stores like Tractor Supply, Big R, and stuff like that, they'll probably start to carry these as holiday gifts, and then, of course, I'll be able to scoop them up and bring them to the channel as normal. So anyways, we're going to roll out. Let me know what you think about those. Let me know if you like tractors. I love tractors. I love farm stuff. Tractors are super cool. We'll bring some more tractor stuff to the channel if you guys are interested. But anyways, we're going to roll out. Don't forget to subscribe. As always, Level M. Peace!